Today, we would like to discuss two topics. The first topic that I would like to discuss is about the country's economy due to the COVID factor. Now, the central government has already presented the budget, and it is a fantastic budget. But we would also request the Honorable Finance Minister to look at areas where the retailers, that is the shopping center owners, etc., the retailers especially, these guys also have certain shops and certain concessions. As such, the rentals are not zooming. The rentals have fallen down. So this is a point of great concern. So I am personally requesting the Honorable Finance Minister to look at stabilizing all these things so that the footfalls in shopping centers and other things grow. Now, for instance, cinema, our Honorable Prime Minister said that there will be 100% occupancy levels that is allowed by the Government of India into cinemas and multiplexes. Now, we are also extremely happy. And yesterday, when the Honorable Chief Minister of my state, Sri Yadurappa, said that it should be 50%, the owners of the multiplex and theaters had a meeting with me and they said it should ideally be 100%. I also represented to the Chief Minister, Honorable Chief Minister, and he was kind enough to make sure that it was 100% occupancy levels in the cinemas. So I compliment our Honorable Chief Minister. And in the budget that is going to be presented by the state, we would want more shops so that a lot of employments are generated. A lot of people, especially the people who are vending on the streets, the street vendors, those guys have a hell of a lot of problems. So we will have to address all these things and the economy has to bounce back. This is my view pertaining to the country's ongoing current affairs. And my state is doing fairly well under the stewardship of our Honorable Chief Minister. And I'm sure that in the days to come, things are going to improve. The budget that is going to be presented will be a fantastic pro-people budget. This is my view. Secondly, I was generally talking about the leopard coming into the city. They entered one of the apartment complexes. And when I read about that and saw it on the television, it was really a sad sort of a thing, because what is happening today is a lot of deforestation is happening. Instead of people going in for planting more trees, creating more forest, afforestation, a sort of deforestation is happening. Hence, the leopards and the wild animals that are there in the forest, etc., are not finding a place to go and rest or come into the regular areas and so on. So we wish that a lot of forests are cultivated, afforestation happens, and the wild animals can get back into their forests, lest they enter the apartments that was there. Luckily for us, there was no human habitation, and there was no problem as such in that particular place. There were no casualties. We request every one of them to understand that forest is the essence of life. That is what the trees and water and all these things are nature. We have to preserve them at any cost. Thank you.